Hello, high flyers. Anthony the Empathic Elevator here. I'm here to help you turn that light on inside you. Let's do it together, friends. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. See what the language of color has to say for us today. Oh, first 4 cards out. We improve your vision. Indigo, improve that inner vision. Take in that indigo color. Let it infuse in your pineal gland, your crown chakra. Activate your healing power with blue. Learn to scan your body with gray. I like black and white imaging, you know, like a CT scan almost. Or like a, yeah, I guess that's what I want to say, a CT scan, like black and white imaging. Have fun with your inner child, or x-ray. Have fun with your inner child. Appreciate where you're at. Look at things with a fresh set of eyes. Watermelon. Melon and water. Melon's composed of mostly water and carbohydrates. Angel spirits and guides. What other color guidance we have for today? Interesting, because it's a bit of a gray day here as well. We had some nice rain this weekend. Good for the watermelons. Regenerate your body with sapphire. We have 40, 37, 29, 3, 38, and 25 on the board. Will be blessings if we play these numbers in the lottery. I hope you win. Attract a relationship with Rose. We're going to Abraham next. And Rose has that echoes spiral dynamics. It echoes Fibonacci sequence, the rose form. Attract a relationship. Allows some unfurrowing. Generally. See, I added. This one has a new feather. Wanted to share, and I started this one. I was gifted this nice hawk feather, vulture feather. I'm pretty sure it's turkey vulture, and yeah, it's attached to some ash here. Ashes. Something you're drawn to. Many of us have different tree spirits that align with our signs and energies. You've got an empty feeling is telling me something important. When we're dealing with our inner child there, we're feeling a lack of our connection to the inner child. First, I reach for joy and all else follows. That blue and green energy. Reaching for joy, speaking for joy, praying for joy. and all else following. Number 59 and 29. It's 11 and 14. Today being the 26th makes today a 5-day, 5 of Cups specifically. I will love where I am, right here, right now. Look at this, these cards coming out together. It's the same little birdie on her head and in the cage. So an empty feeling is telling me something important. There's a little bird trying to whisper in your ear with that empty feeling. Trying to tell you, you know, may seem like we're in a cage, but be fresh, or the number 1, be a beginner, and love where I am right here, right now. I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. A peacock isn't, you know, ashamed to be a peacock. Stands proudly in alignment with, you know, the beauty that it endues, the beauty that it naturally displays. We are all co-creators within a diverse universe. See how this bird is large and in charge, co-creating with these animals. They're just as important in this process as we are. It's about cooperative and co-creation. Uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared, especially when we can connect to the divine, and we know and we learn to scan our body that those thought forms are just energy that wants to move throughout the body. However, if we have an empty feeling, we might not be able to tune into that inner vision, that inner child. And sometimes when we turn into that inner vision and communicate with an inner child, we discover that there's maybe a lacking of them or us in our life, that piece of us. I'll go with the Mystic Mondays. It is a Monday after all. Get Celtic Tarot out of the way. Celtic Tarot was calling out this weekend, wanting to be seen. Everyone's having a lovely start to their week. Shiny times ahead. The Wands wanting to kind of make its way out. We'll see what comes out. Angel spirits and guides. We get clarity on these cards with the Mystic Monday. We've got the 4 of Cups, energy from yesterday. So we've gone within. We've settled our cohorts. We've settled on opening up to our divine path to love. We have options before us. We have 3 options. Might have 3 people we're interested, or 3 people in our group that we really can get in touch with and feel secure. Also, now helping us to tune into our healing power. The same position yesterday we had from the Conscious Spirit deck, the Healer card. echoing the fact that we are healers out here. We've got the Three of Cups with celebration, celebrating our connection to spirit, celebrating with those those good three folks, or pets, animals, spirit guides, ancestors, so that we can get in a position of, cards are stuck together, self-love. Jeez. Though we may move forward in a position of self-fulfillment, self-love, loving where we are at, with I will love where I am right here, right now. So we're moving towards this position by learning to scan our body, to be at ease, to be tuned in to the crystal grid, the rising crystal grid, to be tuned into our feminine energy with the Queen of Cups, to have that overflowing connection to the divine with Pearl. We have the Princess of Pentacles. You must be seeing it was stuck to the Queen of Cups, telling me that, you know, sometimes we may be stuck on creating this idea that, oh, we're in a Princess of Pentacles position. You know, we're in a new place, we're connecting with the inner child to build from that kind of foundation, to also regenerate our body through joy and acknowledgement of what's missing. An empty feeling is telling me something. Beautiful. And the Queen of Wands coming out, asking us to stand in our power, to bring in those tools, the Lotus, the past life regressions, maybe going back to Egypt and getting the palm trees and date farming, royalty with sapphire, lotus, drinking the lotus tea to expand our vision, bringing in that sapphire energy of how her came out on top of sapphire, and her entire body is colored in sapphire there. At the same time, while she's a fiery being, she's got a mesh outfit on, which is keeping her cool and calm and collected. And the Justice card coming out slightly reversed, telling us that while the scales may seem not tipped in our favor at this point, that when we connect to the divine, we can ask for balance. We have the divine coming in here, that pearlescent skin. Also speaks of the god Maat, who was the god that held the scales of judgment, weighed hard against feather to see who was worthy. We're weighing, asking, connecting to the divine to see who's worthy to be in this triad, this community. These three strongly connected cups are the key. You know, body, mind, and spirit, but also just a few good friends sometimes is all we really need. Three of Wands, create more creation with the divine, more fire energy here. We've got fire, fire, water, water, lots of water, especially with the watermelon as we enter the season of Cancer, as we Now move up into past our ankles towards our knees. More water energy, bringing in the masculine aspect of water energy with stability and also logical approach, seeking to fill our cup with joy, and all else follows. Under a tree of mangoes, the mango trees. I don't know if you watched my short, but if you didn't, I invite you to go check it out. It's titled "Don't Pick That Low-Hanging Fruit," because we're aspiring to raise that glass high to get the divine fruit, the fruit that's got the most sun at the top of the tree, but also learn to go with the flow in our emotions, to be in balance. He has the long hair representing the feminine aspect of his masculine connection. Uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. We got the Eight of Pentacles coming out next. Our spirit is in a place of asking us to be grateful for what we've accomplished, to give ourselves acknowledgement and merit for what we've created so far, but also not to get too caught up in the stickers on the chart. Like, for example, when we put something out there and it may not be exactly received the way we had hoped, that's okay. You know, not everything's a hit, not everything goes viral. At the same time, we have to be selfish enough to align with our well-being and be grateful for what we've done, be grateful regardless of how things are received from one perception or another. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Nice, coming out under Four of Cups with stability. So balancing our masculine and feminine ability to create from a place of maturity, yet like collegiate wonderment, to see that we have the tools, the resources available to free ourselves from this cage, and also to appreciate where we are right here, right now, to give appreciation for the material, for the physical. Earth energy coming out, to Earth energy with Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. I am a physical extension of source energy. And like magic, when sunflowers open up and have big, beautiful, just amazing blooms that seem to come in and brighten up, you know, towards the end of summer, as the rest of the summer flowers are dying out, the sunflower comes in, and that last bit of magic to help us really soak in the energy of summer. Also, the number 1 on the Magician, asking us to be a student in this school of magic, this Earth school. Because like I said, if you're on this channel, you are a light worker or a starseed magician, just like I am. Ace of Wands coming out first with a yes. Yes, get started. Yes, you have the potential. The fuel, the fire within, comes from being able to be selfish enough to align, have gratitude, be balanced. And then we can step into our Empress energy, where the love flows, the pentacles flow with the rising of the sun. The fruits of our labors are won, and we sit comfortably, ready to be served and to serve the world around us in equal and reciprocating fashion. The Six of Swords, calling us to get in the boat and get going on our passions. Now that we've done the inner work and we're in this habit of scanning our body, 2020 on the clock, new relationships with ourselves, balanced relationships. And the Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse, which signifies we still have some work to do in self-mastery. But the Strength card coming out on bottom, letting us know that we do have the strength, and to tap into that inner strength that comes from being in alignment with our inner child, to seeing and honestly asking ourselves what love means to us, what a balanced relationship with love looks like, and improving our vision through practice and through loving the process, so that we may activate our healing power. And the Four of Swords underneath, with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups, all echoing this journey within has created strength to be decisive and when we scan our body and learn to go within, we are in essence bringing that sword of Excalibur, bringing into alignment our, if you will, our spine, to marry the masculine and feminine with the Two of Cups. Lots of water energy on the board. Actually, all of it's on the board now with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. So that makes 9 cups. The Nine of Cups being nearing wish fulfillment, whilst we create these new relationships, new patterns, and let go of patterns that aren't serving us. Because ideally, we're looking to create new foundations, stability in our money, our place of living, being, creating. Strengthening our bodies. June 26th, an emotionally brave journey, Strength card, and the Queen of Wands, that builds personal authority, building towards the Empress card. Share honestly today. Although Cancer season encourages self-protection, courage inspires you to push past any fears of vulnerability and take center stage in your life. Listen to your gut as you decipher what is appropriate and important to put yourself out there and have your voice heard. With the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups after that, about coming together, going in to decide what's appropriate. So we've done the going within, we're building the passion, we're regenerating our body, our creation station. But don't overlook or attempt to bypass grief with the Five of Cups. So we have the Two and the Three of Cups out here, making Five of Cups. If some pangs of regret come up for you, whether it be from the past or present, hold compassionate space for yourself and others. Old cycles coming up with the Two of Pentacles, and knowing that we're all co-creators within a diverse universe. Hold compassionate space for yourself and others. Self-forgiveness is at the heart. Lost my spot. Is at the heart of progress today. So try to make peace with what was so you can open an emotional door to what is to come. Creating a portal with the Magician towards the potential to rebuild. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This personal healing is necessary because wisdom with the Hierophant, which was out yesterday on the board, needs you to trust yourself today. Rather than giving away your power to the powers that be, look within for the answers to your deepest questions. The Four of Swords again, asking us to continue this journey of looking within. By listening to your divine intelligence rather than the opinions of others, you can make decisions that remind you of how powerfully intuitive you are. No one knows your truth better than you do. As Abraham would say, for whose truth is the true truth? 26:44 was just on the clock. 8 and 444. Completions and connection, protection. Protect yourself from self-protection in Cancer season, but also foundations. Today's mantra: through self-forgiveness, I can bravely trust and share my truth. Today's journal prompt: when I put myself out there and share vulnerably, do I tend to care about others' opinions of me or me more than my own? I'd say that probably stops people from sharing their truths often, not, most of the time. Today's ritual, we got some Ho'oponopono. Forgive yourself. Lie on your back somewhere comfortable. Close your eyes and place a shade. Maybe you want to put eye covers on. It's nice to block out the light because then we can focus. Place your hand over your heart. Visualize an incident that you regret and ask the version of yourself why they did what they did. Repeat the affirmation, I did the best I could at the time. And you can do that for others too, a quick way to bring ease to any sort of mental pattern about others, precisely, is to understand, or try to do our best to understand, that they're doing their best from where they come from. Now, some people's best is better than other people's best, and that's why people get paid a lot more for, certain jobs than others. But everyone's doing their best from what they know and from where they come from. And that's okay. We're all on different paths, and something I needed to accept as a healer and activating these healing. I've always felt myself to be someone who wanted to heal others and help animals and the people around me. 2929 on the clock, master number is 11. And just I always had a sense of wanting to help people, but at the same time, it's not our right and it's not our place to try to inflict or invoke healing essentially for others, or to, because healing comes from within, as we may have learned from, as I believe healing comes from within, and as healers we're here to help people, direct people to their own sense of healing, and to try to force people to wake up or to change, or even pray 30-30 on the clock. What we're praying for, if we're praying for someone to, like, oh, I hope they wake up, I hope they, get on this ascension path with me, it's really not any of our business, and we don't know truly what they signed up for when they came into this time-space continuum. We all have different roles to play, and we're all coming from different soul levels, grades, if you will, of graduation. Just think of, humans as like, you just like the eggs that you buy in the store. I don't eat eggs, but there's grade A, grade B, grade C, whatever. And we're all just grades of humans, none better than the other, just different. In different places, coming from different chicken vaginas. Aborted fetuses. Eggs. That's why I don't eat eggs, because they're aborted chicken fetuses. Gross. I know they're not fertilized, but it's still just a principle. Just me. Ariana Grande. Beautiful, wonderful songstress. Don't ever doubt yourself or waste a second of your life. It's too short and you're too special. Yes, let's do our best to not doubt ourselves or others, to not doubt the path they're on, to not doubt the hand we've been dealt. 32:22 on the timer. Building relationships with what we want. Building reciprocation. Just like, we are told when we're younger, treat others how you want to be treated, but that doesn't mean they're going to treat you how you treated them. And that's just how it's going to be until, more humanity wakes up. 33 on the timer. On that note, we're going to start wrapping up this reading. Two activists, a suffragist, Emma Miller, English-Austrian union organizer and suffragist, and Mariam El-Khouaya, a Bahraini human rights activist. So standing up for our truths. So how can you enact courage and strength? We call on Archangel Michael to assist us in being courageous and strong, to have the wisdom to not overlook grief, but also the gratitude, 8 of Pentacles, to know that through this process we've discovered we don't need, our uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared, that what we desire is balance between the masculine and feminine, and to reignite that passion inside us. And that's what I'm here to help y'all do, because I'm Anthony the Empathic Elevator, a light worker, and I want to see you all turn on that light inside, because the world needs the you. Be the youest you can be, as 3444 As Dr. Seuss would say, be the youest you can be, live your truth, and through self-forgiveness, I can bravely trust and share my truth. Today's mantra. Through self-forgiveness, I can bravely trust and share my truth. That's the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Magician. We're transforming this planet, this collective, ourselves, through forgiveness, through self-love, through igniting our passions, and with strength and courage to keep moving. Have a fantastic rest of your day. 35:35 on the timer. This reading is nearly complete. I thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for tuning into these readings. If you made it this far, I invite you to follow me on my other socials, such as Instagram and TikTok, under the name Anthony_empathic_elevator. Let's connect and have fun and vibe together. Peace out. Love you. Bye.